What is going on, people? This is the Witch Doctor, and today I would like to tell you, first of all, Happy New Year's, guys. It has been a rough 2015 for me. I did not enjoy 2015 too much. It was pretty bad on my end, but I really hope 2016 will be a lot better. So, to start off the new year, my first video going up is a Pokemon Ocean video, and I needed a Pokemon that is strong. I needed something that was fierce. And my friend Kynum did suggest Gyarados, so that is what we're doing today, which is Gyarados. Now, Gyarados, you're wondering, what kind of real-life animal is Gyarados based off of? Well, unfortunately, it isn't based off of one that's real. This will be the first time in the Pokemon Ocean series I'm doing one that is not based off of a real animal. You can argue that it is. You can have some comparisons, which I do have a pretty close comparison in this video, but for the sake of it, is actually just a comparison. It's not the actual thing. So Gyarados is based off of a sea dragon or sea serpent, which I'm pretty sure is not hard to tell. It's actually based off of the lore of a carp going up the waterfall over the Dragon's Gate. And it says that once it goes over the waterfall, it will become a dragon. But, you know, Magikarp is extremely difficult to raise. Not extremely difficult, but it is a challenge to raise him legitimately to get a Gyarados. But the payout is amazing because you get a Gyarados, which is what the lore is going by. The harder you work at to try to climb the waterfall, eventually you will get to the point that you need to get to, and you know, you'll succeed. So let's just talk about Gyarados, since I really can't talk about too much of a real life animal that is Gyarados. So I'll give some facts first about Gyarados and then show you my personal opinion of what Gyarados looks like. Also, I have footage in this video that does not belong to me, so fingers crossed I don't get in trouble for this, but I will credit the people whose videos that I'm using, so I'm very sorry. So let's go ahead and look at Gyarados. Gyarados was actually going to be named Skullkraken in the beta version of Pokemon Red and Blue, which was very strange. Very, very strange. I don't I don't know. To me, that's really weird. Skullkraken. I don't see that. I mean, it has a big head, but I don't see that. Also, like we did with the Milotic video, Gyarados is tied with Milotic for having the greatest increase in base stats after evolving, which is 340, like I said, which is quite a lot. Also, Mega Gyarados has the highest base stat total of all non-legendary Pokemon, of all non-legendary water types, I'm sorry. So that's actually pretty cool. Gyarados is actually very, very strong and scary. Also, as we all know from the anime, Gyarados has a temper. And not only does this thing have a temper, but it is known for destroying cities, destroying towns and everything. Wherever you lived, it is not safe. Gyarados also lives in ponds, oceans, and lakes. Basically, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe because Gyarados can stay there, and we are all screwed if Gyarados actually existed. So, that's a little bit of small facts about Gyarados. Now, let's get into the animal that I think best resembles Gyarados, which is the dragon eel. Now, yes, we do have eel Pokemon already, which I will be going over at some point in the Pokemon Ocean series, but not right now. But the dragon eel is the best animal that I can describe Gyarados to be as, because dragon eels can get pretty big. They are vicious. They look menacing. And not only that, dragon eels do have quite a bit of aggression. There have been quite a few attacks of dragon eels, and they are not nice. They are not nice whatsoever. Also, dragon eels are almost all eels, but especially dragon eels, have been known to escape their fish tanks, which is something that Gyarados does a lot when you're trying to catch the red Gyarados in Pokemon Gold and Silver. And I know that all too well. I would chuck Great Balls, Pokeballs all day at that Gyarados, and nothing. So yeah, that's all I really have on the Dragoneel. So it does look really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Dragoneel looks very menacing. But it is a shame that Gyarados isn't based off of a real animal. But at the same time, I do love the lore of Gyarados because it shows through perseverance that you can overcome anything. And I guess you could take that into life things too. But anyways, that should be it for this one, guys. So, Darkness. Also, don't forget to comment down below a water type Pokemon or a Pokemon that fits into the oceanic scene, and I will probably pick your comment and do the Pokemon. Yeah, Darkness.